Hey there, Internet! My name is Chris, and welcome back to Wizard Way. Welcome back, everybody! The day has finally arrived. The final trailer has just been released for Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald, and I cannot wait to see it. It dropped earlier today. Oddly enough, when I just released my reaction to the previous trailer, which you can find at the link right up there, but I have heard that this trailer is amazing and I can't wait to react to it. So, after a full day of work, I'm finally home, I'm finally dolled up thanks to my partner, and let's give this trailer a watch. I can't wait to see what we have in store here. Okay, here we go! And start.
Address. What's that?
A safe house in Paris.
Why would I need a safe house in Paris?
Should things at some point go terribly wrong, it's good for a place to go. You know, for a cup of tea.
For a cup of tea?
My brothers, my sisters, the clock is ticking fast.
Oh, I love those thestrals.
My dream, we who live for truth, for love. The moment has come to take
what?
our
Nagini?
rightful place in the world where we wizards were free.
Oh man!
Or die.
The wizarding and non-wizarding worlds have been at peace for over a century.
That's gonna be upset.
Grindelwald wants to see that peace destroyed.
Yes, he does.
You want me to hunt him down?
Oh my gosh. I love the circus elements so much.
Dumbledore, why can't you go?
I cannot move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
Oh my gosh.
You don't suffer from motion sickness, do you?
I don't do well on boats.
You'll be fine.
Portkey.
Do you know why I admire you, Newt? You do not seek power. You simply ask, is the thing right?
Oh my gosh, there are so many cool things here.
The time's coming when you're gonna have to pick a side.
No, I don't do sides.
What are you gonna do?
Poor Queenie.
I think it's something.
Newt, you never met a monster you couldn't love.
Let's take it.
Oh my gosh. Wizard duels are amazing.
That's her brother?
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
Wow. Okay. There's a lot to go through there. Many fast cuts in this trailer, so there's a lot of different elements. I'm sure I could watch this 10 times and always find something new. So we're gonna have to break this down just a little bit and see what we can glean from this. First off, full disclosure, when this trailer was released earlier today, prior to that I did see the series of movie posters that they just released that have a couple subtitles underneath each of the main characters in the series. And so there are tiny little hints that are on the posters that I did know before I watched this trailer, but this just solidifies everything so nicely. So we definitely do see that the wizarding war with Grindelwald is definitely going to be in full swing in this movie, and I can't wait to see that because, number one, it means there's going to be a lot of action, which means a lot of special effects and wizard duels, which I love. But two, I'm really looking forward to that because we're going to see a lot of different character development. The characters from the first movie are going to have to integrate into this plot that we know exists between Gellert Grindelwald and Albus Dumbledore. I said this in my previous reaction, but I'm actually really excited to see everybody in a younger setting. We did get to see there for a moment, just a moment, when Albus Dumbledore is looking into the Mirror of Erised, he sees a younger version of Gellert Grindelwald, and honestly, the actor who's playing the younger version of Gellert, I'm really surprised he looks almost identical to the guy who played a younger Gellert Grindelwald in a fan film that I saw relatively recently.
Tell me, Grindelwald, tell me where
He looks like a young, charismatic student of Durmstrang who got expelled. So you guys all know I'm a huge fan of the Grindelwald-Dumbledore relationship. It is the one hint of LGBTQ that we do have in the Harry Potter series, and sort of in the wizarding world at large at the moment. And so I am super excited to see any sort of flashbacks we can get in this movie. There's obviously a huge, intense history between the two characters, and I love seeing even little hints of that, because I know it's going to play a huge role in both character development and plot development over time. A couple details that I did notice as far as the Elder Wand is concerned is that we do see clips where Gellert Grindelwald does have the Elder Wand. In the previous clips from the other trailer, and there's a little snippet of the same shot in this one, we see whom I presume to be Albus Dumbledore with the Elder Wand. I could be wrong on that. But it looks like we have both owners of the Elder Wand in play here, so there might be some changing of hands with the Elder Wand. I'd love to see some of that, because even if that happens in the past, that's going to be another flashback between the two characters that I'm really going to enjoy. I am such a huge fan of this relationship, and I love seeing just a little bit more of that Mirror of Erised scene. I love that we get to see a little bit more of the younger versions of these characters when they're actually young and involved. There are a lot of clips of Queenie in this trailer that I don't quite understand, but I know that her whereabouts are unknown due to the subtitle for her in the movie posters. So I keep wondering what's going on with Queenie here. Obviously her legitimacy is going to get her in a lot of trouble. It's definitely a skill that would get overwhelming when you have people of very strong opinions and very strong confidence around you. I also find it really plausible that Queenie might be a person of interest when it comes to Grindelwald. Definitely having a powerful legilimens on his side would be an asset, so I could definitely see him trying to get Queenie on his side. And when you think about the basis of Gellert Grindelwald's argument for taking over the wizarding world and humanity, there is a small chance that she might actually see some of that and empathize with it. Certainly her relationship with Jacob becomes problematic in the way that at least the Makusa side of things is set up. Their relationship is very taboo. He's an individual who's not supposed to know anything about the wizarding world, and yet he does. In this time period, that's no bueno. So the idea of the No-Maj/Muggle world actually knowing about the wizarding world would take some of the pressure off of that relationship. In so much as if all Muggles knew about the wizarding world, there wouldn't be so much taboo about their relationship, and they might be able to get on with it in peace. So I could see a little bit of a side-switching character arc, perhaps. I'm totally speculating there, but I could totally see that happening within the context of those characters. We also get to see a lot more of Credence in this trailer, and I love seeing that he's actually in that circus setting that they teased in the first trailer. So that gives me a little bit more context as far as where the characters are tying into this circus. After the last film, Credence probably has no faith in anybody, both the wizarding world and the Muggle world completely betrayed him, so it makes perfect sense that he would run off with a big group of nomads. The circus culture has always been really welcoming of people with oddities, so I'm not surprised at all that Credence would fall in with them. It can be a very welcoming atmosphere when you don't feel like you have a place in the real world, which, oddly enough, is one of the reasons I was drawn to the circus world. But one way or another, I'm really excited to see the circus as a setting. Certainly during this time period in the United States, we did have a lot of traveling circuses. We're talking Ringling Brothers, we're talking P.T. Barnum. A lot of these traveling shows did bring oddities into the mainstream just a little bit, but as far as Credence's character goes, not only could he be involved in the circus, but it also provides him a certain level of anonymity and a certain level of protection. This would be a place where not only he's welcomed pretty much without question, but also a place that he could escape for a while. When you're traveling around a lot, it's much more difficult to actually get a pinpoint on you. So if he's trying to stay under the radar, great place to hide out. Oh man, it's so good. Oh man, what else do I even say? There's just so much here. Obviously, this is a Fantastic Beasts movie, so there are a lot of different beasts in here. Now, I haven't picked up the hardback book that has, like, all of the magical creatures in it. I've really wanted one, but they're pretty expensive, so forgive me for my lack of knowledge when it comes to the actual Fantastic Beasts in this trailer, but we do see a lot of them, and that's really exciting for me. It's one of the things that I really loved about the first movie. We got a lot of depth into the wizarding world simply by exploring all of those magical creatures through Newt Scamander. I love that as a Hufflepuff and as a magizoologist, he brings something completely different to the table. When it comes to subterfuge, when it comes to battling, he's gonna have a completely different style, and those sorts of details are things that I really like to sink my teeth into. So once again, I can't wait to see some of these wizard battles. This is gonna be completely epic. Even from just the trailer, we can see such a high quality of special effects. It's gonna be insane. What was possible in the original Harry Potter movies is nothing compared to what is possible today using computers. So a huge shout out to all of the special effects artists who worked on this movie, because this is gonna be insanely cool. I think I'm gonna cut myself off there because while there is a lot more that I could probably say, I don't want to ramble too much. There are a lot of tiny details, but because this trailer has a lot of quick flash cuts, it's really difficult to dissect things in a way that's going to be really structured like my last review. But suffice it to say, I am super excited for this movie. There are a lot of details I'm really looking forward to, but especially I'm looking forward to the graphics as far as wizard battles go, because there's obviously going to be a lot of action in this movie, and I'm also really, really, really excited to see more of Grindelwald and Dumbledore. That is a huge plot point for me and a huge relationship arc that I really want to see explored in this film series. So this trailer definitely gives me a lot of hope on that front, and I can't wait to see how much actually gets explored in the movie itself. November 16th can't come soon enough. I swear. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to the Crimes of Grindelwald final trailer. I can't wait to see this movie in theaters, and I just hope everybody enjoys the ride. If you are new to my channel and don't know who I am, my name is Chris, and I cover Harry Potter mobile gaming, which at the moment is just Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, but Wizards Unite is going to be coming out later this year or perhaps early next year from Niantic, and that's going to be on the level of Pokemon Go. It's going to be incredibly, incredibly cool. So if you're looking for Harry Potter mobile gaming or aromatherapy, essential oil blending based on the potions in the Harry Potter books, definitely check out my channel, definitely think of subscribing, and you can follow my antics on social media. I am at WizardWayChris on both Twitter and Instagram. So hopefully I will see you soon on the channel. Take care, and until next time, Nox.